Ah, ah, ah. I did it again. Hey, Shug. Welcome back to the Healing Circle. So, this is your weekend reading. Thank you, Daniel, for that. I keep doing that to myself. But what I will say is, I'm ready for the weekend. Okay, so I'm gonna give it to you now so that you can, have time to reflect on it. And what I was saying before I realized I was mute was that sometimes tarot readings can become so deep, right? But let's just look at it on like the general, what actually might happen, just at the basic level. Let's look at it that way. So it's more in a now, right? Because sometimes the readings can get a little deep where it's like in the future, which is possible. But let's just get right here, right now. Hey, Vivi, how are you? This is your weekend reading. I want to start from Aries down. Make sure I got my banners up because if it wasn't for Danielle, I wouldn't have realized I was muted. This is ridiculous. I need to get myself together. All right. Aries. Let's see what energy you can expect to encounter, like on the lower end of things, Not too detailed, very specific. Yeah, that's kind of like the same thing, right? Or is that like a contradiction? I don't know. All right, for Aries spirit. What can Aries expect to encounter this weekend? Please make it clear. We're going to do some messages as well. For Aries. Just gonna let it come out. We're not fixing any reading today for Aries spirit. What can Aries expect to encounter spirit? Two of Pentacles with the Seven of Cups. Okay. Two of Pentacles with the Seven of Cups. And the Three of Swords. This could be you wrestling with something. Now, the Seven of Cups energy is you looking at your options. Okay. You can go, this route, or I can go with that route. Remember, we're looking at this on a smaller scale of things, not like, huge, directions in life, like, I decided to move to California type decisions. It seems like on a very basic scale of things, you going back and forth with an option or a decision or a choice. Looking at all your options, okay. With the Three of Swords energy, one of your choices could be disappointing to someone that you love. Okay, it's like, listen, I love you, but I'm going to choose this route. Now this can be as simple as, listen, I love you. I know you want me to hang out with you tonight, but I'm going out with the boo, or whatever. There is someone that might be disappointed by your choice, and it's someone that you love, or it's a water sign. This is it. Okay, so you're going back and forth with a choice, okay, or a decision, or you're weighing two options, okay, and you're stuck. Eight of Swords energy and Nine of Swords. You're stuck. You're like, I don't know what to do. Yeah, but the Wheel of Fortune energy, it's time though. It's time. It's time for like something new. This thing is, like I said, on a very small scale of things. This can be you going back and forth with whether to keep a car or buy a new one. And maybe it's a car that your husband loves. And you're like, babe, I know you love this car, but we're going to have to get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. This is you. And you're stuck because you know they love this car. You're stressed. You're like, oh, do we have to get rid of the car now? But you like, it has to happen. That's that energy. That's the energy. It's getting right, Aries. For Aries spirit. What can Aries expect to encounter this weekend? On a very basic scale of things. The Four of Cups. Okay, and the Eight of Wands. You don't like it. You don't like having to say this to this person. The Eight of Wands, it's like you have to have the conversation. Like, you know. Yeah, with the Ten of Swords energy and the Six of Pentacles, it's like maybe this has to, you know, go because it's not, you know, doing its part anymore. Like, okay, the car has to go. We put more money into it than, you know, than we actually even using it or whatever. Like, you have to give the disappointing news. Okay. And it's disappointing to you. You don't want to be the person to have to give the disappointing news. But that's what you're encountering this weekend. Okay. Going back and forth with like what to do or how to go about things, something like that. It's like you're looking at all your options. Like, you know, what's the best way to go about it? But you're stuck because you don't want to, you know, you don't want to disappoint someone. You don't want to be that person. Right? For Aries spirit, what can Aries possibly encounter this weekend? The Nine of Wands and the Ace of Coins. Okay, so this is something that has to be done. Okay, because it's like, what's after the Nine of Wands? It's the Ten of Wands. Like, that's it. Can't do it no more. Okay, and the Ace of Pentacles is something brand new, and the Wheel of Fortune is like, it's time. Okay, so it just has to be done. Okay, it might be disappointing, Aries, but it just has to be done. Okay, it just has to be done. Let's see what this could be in relation to. For Aries spirit, what could this be about for Aries? Yeah. Regrets. Maybe, you know, someone is alone, you know, right now, or someone regrets abandoning or letting something go. You know, it's like disappointing, a disappointing release. All right. Why is this message here for Aries for the weekend? On a very small scale of things. Okay. Mirror. Okay. And outcome. Okay. So, because when I said, oh, okay, like it's giving that same energy. I said, oh, okay, because it gave the energy of someone actually being okay with, hey, someone actually being okay with the decision. Okay. And it's kind of coming out the same way. Okay. With mirroring and outcome, it's like you guys are on the same page. So if you're like worrying about like maybe like giving someone some type of news or making a certain, you know, a certain decision that kind of has to happen or whatever case may be, don't even feel that alarm because it's giving energy of it being like a mutual thing, you know. So let's give you some messages. Okay. Any messages related to this for Aries for the weekend? Is that a bug? I'm grateful that you came into my life. Okay. You see that? It's like, I'm grateful that you came into my life because I miss the feeling of your body on mine. Okay. It's like, that's something that's not going to ever be released, you know, in whatever way. But that's love related. I don't know if I should continue with these because I'm giving that energy basically in any way. It don't have to be love related. I don't know if this is the most appropriate deck to use for today. Okay. Moving on to Taurus. What is this? A bug in here? Is that a bug? Something buzzing. Because I left the door open, the back door. There you go. How a flag in here? So I can't. I have to get it. I have one moment. Sorry, I have to get rid of it. Okay. To be on Taurus. Okay. What Taurus spirit? What energy can Taurus expect to encounter this weekend on the small scale of things? Not the in-depth, detailed, long version of tarot we are normally, used to. Okay, but just on a small scale of things, like what can you expect to encounter this weekend? Three of Swords energy. Maybe something disappointing. Nice, Spirit. What can Taurus expect to encounter this weekend? Okay, 5 of Coins and the Hierophant. The 5 of Coins energy is letting something go, right? It's an energy of lack, like loss, even. With the Hierophant energy on the King of Cups, it's like the Hierophant energy is about tradition. Okay, it's about like customs, morals, the way you were brought up. It's about spirituality as well, right? But the 5 Coins energy is like feeling a loss. Okay, maybe you feel like you're not like getting what you deserve from something that you are doing that you feel like it's morally like right, like you're giving of your heart, King of Cups energy, right? And maybe you feel like you're getting like the short and the stick. It's like not 5 of Pentacles, like not getting what you feel like is right, For example, you help the neighbors cut their grass, whenever you see them out there, right? But when they see you out there, they just keep driving by, or they don't even ask if need any help. Then you might feel like, dang, I do what I feel is morally right on, my end. Like that's how you do your neighbor, but when it comes to me, like it's not being reciprocated. You feel a lack. Okay, so you see how it is on the small end of thing. Okay, all right. What can Taurus expect to encounter this weekend, Spirit? The Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Swords. See, you feel like it's time to like stop doing something, or it's like something has to end. Okay, it's like, you know what, it's time to, because you feel like and Two of Swords energy is something you've been avoiding. Maybe you've seen it before. Okay, you've seen it before, right? Something you've been like avoiding, but you feel like it's time. I gotta be done with that, because you feel like you're doing what you feel is morally right, but you're getting short end in the stick, so what energy can Taurus expect to encounter this weekend, Spirit? Three of Cups, the Three of Wands, Ace of Cups, King of Cups, And the Seven of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. Okay. So you saw this coming at some point, right? This is not new. It's something you've been avoiding. You've been avoiding like letting some go. It's like you've been doing your part, but you know, it's not being reciprocated. You feel like you're getting short and stick. So you feel like it's time. It's time to like stop doing something or stop doing your part because you're getting short and stick. And maybe the people around you, Three of Cups energy, told you to like wait, like no, man, they maybe they're just going through a bad time in life, or maybe they just did and like to make you like dismiss it, right? And maybe because maybe with this Ace of Cups energy, this is the energy of like wanting something new. Like if you were debating on maybe like getting a new hairdresser, because you feel like every time you go, to her late, she want to charge you a fee, but when you're there on time and she's late, there's no discount or nothing. Like, that was something like that. And maybe she's been more late than you have been, and you've been saying like, you know what, I'm done going to this person because, they just not doing me fair. And everybody's like, oh no, maybe they just, it'll turn around. You know how he is. You've been going to her for years, right? Because you've been considering going out, just going to another hairdresser. Same you, right? With the King of Cups energy and the Seven of Coins, your heart told you to wait. Your heart said, you know what? I'll wait. I'll let him get it together. Right? But now with the Ten of Swords, you're like, no, that's it. I'm done avoiding it. Two of Swords, that's it. Okay? You had me sitting here waiting on you yet again, but when it's time to pay, I'm going to pay you full price, right? You're done. That's just it. Final straw. That's what it's giving. You're done getting the short of this stick. That's what's happening this weekend. So it's like, nah. No. It's not fair. Okay. So what could this be in relation to for Taurus spirit? Fertility, okay. It says fresh ideas manifest growth, plant your seeds, okay. So this is like an opportunity for maybe something more, or like, maybe trying a new hairdresser or something like that. Union, okay. Reconciliation, eternal love, your time has come, okay. Maybe for you to like get into partnership, right? With creativity, inspiration, productivity, creation, bring out the greatness within, okay. An opportunity for growth or something like that. And divine timing. It says patience, perseverance, peace, trust the divine knows when. With beliefs, okay? But you've been waiting, okay? It's like waiting for divine timing, because with the belief system, it's like you're trying to like, do things that you feel are like morally right? Okay, it's an opportunity for maybe you to maybe explore something new, collaborate with maybe someone else, and maybe even something that excites you, but you've been kind of holding yourself back, accepting someone's Five of Pentacles, and you feel like it's not fair. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Taurus. Moving on to Gemini. Hey, hanging with Bishop. How are you? I'm Gemini. I started off the video in silence again. If it wasn't for Danielle, we'd have been. This whole video probably would have been silent. Really. Uh-oh. What Gemini spirit? All right. What energy can Gemini expect this weekend, spirit? What energy can Gemini expect this weekend, spirit? The Page of Cups is on the bottom. This could be an apology, maybe someone like recognizing, you know what, you were right about that, or whatever. Okay. Six of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. My God. The Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Swords. Woo-wee. Real, recognize real. King of Coins on the bottom. Knight of Swords. The Star. Undeniable. God damn it. For real, Gemini. This is recognition at its highest. Okay, like pop the bubble, no illusion. Okay, this is like someone is like recognizing your word. This is celebration of you. This is someone like making like an undeniable declaration of like who you are in a positive way. You know, this could even be you having a win financially. It's no more dreaming about it. It's real. Whatever it is, Gemini. For real. This is like undeniable. Yeah, look, with the sun card right behind that and the Fool, it's undeniable. It's crazy. It's crazy. This is the best reading I've ever seen. Like, for real. Look, King of Coins and the Knight of Swords. It just pushed out. That's the message. That's the message. It's undeniable. It's undeniable. That's crazy. You know, like this is like putting to rest any illusions someone might have had of you or of life or whatever. It's like it's an undeniable recognition of you. This is a success. This is a win. This is financial. Okay, this is stability. This is a cycle ending. What the world's trying to show. The Ace of Coins. 4 of Cups on the bottom. Mm-hmm. There's an opportunity for something solid, brand spanking new, after maybe something very disappointing. Or because you would not accept the disappointment. 4 Cups energy is like, no thanks. Thanks, but no thanks. It's giving that energy. You know, you being assured of yourself enough to say, nah, I don't want that. It's like what's bringing in this solid opportunity with the Ace of Coins. And this could be anything. This could be anything, but it seems to be financially, you know. Yeah, Ace of Cups, it could be new love. Okay. There go that buzzing sound again. It went out and came back in. Shh. Look, because people gonna be talking. 5 of Wands. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. For real, that's that buzzing sound. Because it's gonna be in the street. Don't say nothing. You gotta be quiet about it. For real, with the High Priestess energy. Shh. Shh. Okay. Listen. The 5 of Wands energy and 6 of Cups. It's just gonna generate more BS. Okay, it's like the BS will start to stir up from the past, and just don't say nothing. Okay. This is undeniable. Anything else for Gemini? Don't say nothing, Gemini. Whatever this is, don't say nothing. The Fool, the Knight of Cups, and the 2 of Wands. All right. So whatever's happening is like impulsive. It could be kind of like could say a little wild. It could be. I don't know. With the Knight of Cups energy, it's like is someone definitely outside of it? It's outside maybe with someone's character. Okay. Look, 8 of Cups energy. Yeah. And it's because you said, no, I'm good. It's because of that. But the 8 of Cups energy is because you were able to say, nah, I don't want that. That's what it is. Like this opportunity is being presented, this choice is being given because you were able to say, no, I'm good. But you can't say nothing about it, okay? Because it's going to be like a whole lot of chit chatter in the chat. People just, that's what this is about. This is all because you said, nah, I'm good. Like, for real. No, I know what I want. That's not it. It's like, no, I'm okay. You could even like encounter like a game show or something like that. Like, what if you encounter like a you know how like on the street, like people like will ask you questions and stuff, and you not realize that you're like on a show or something like that. That's what the energy is giving, you know, where because you're saying, no, I don't want that, is you're getting like even more so. You can't say nothing. Ooh, it's a hidden path. See, it's another path. It's like, ooh, chaser. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, there's a detour. It says slow down, explore, go in a new direction. It's a hidden path. Okay, conventional relationship, duty, bound by societal conventions. Okay, mystery, magic, intrigue, suspension, entering unknown territory. And there's fear. Romance, feminine, ego. Romance with the feminine. Someone's ego said no. I'll be alone. Yeah. Forgive, chaser. It's like maybe someone wants you to forgive them for that because maybe someone's experiencing a loss. This is because you said, nah, I'm good. That you getting this, Gemini? It's because you said, nah, I'm good. And I feel like you hurt someone's pride and ego. I really feel like you did. Because you said, nah, I'm good. That's the truth. You're going to hurt someone's pride and ego. But because you hurt someone's pride and ego, you know, it could have already happened. You're getting this opportunity. You're getting this opportunity. There's an opportunity. It feels very serendipitous. What's that? How you say the word serendipitous? They say it. How you say it? Serendipitous. Something like that. Mm-hmm. Oh, you say it sounds like you're reading from Tuesday? Listen. Cancer. Cancer, let's see. What you can expect to encounter this weekend on a small scale of things, like nothing all dramatic. Just on a small scale of things. What can you expect to encounter this weekend? For Cancer spirit. Let's see what comes in for you. And we'll clarify and add some messages to it. What can Cancer expect to encounter on a small scale of things this weekend? No, you're a little stressed. Okay, stressed about some drama. Okay, it's some type of drama this weekend that bothers you. Okay, because you want it to be okay. You feel maybe you feel bad about it. Maybe feel like you feel a little guilty. Maybe you feel a little guilty And you feel like, whatever the conflict or whatever has happened is bothering you. You feel a little stressed. For Cancer. The Ace of Wands and the Seven of Wands. Okay, yeah. It could be Knight of Swords on the bottom. It could be something that you said. Okay. Maybe it could be something that you said. Okay, maybe with this Ace of Wands energy and the Seven of Wands, you feel like whatever could have sparked between the two of you, it put a block up because of what you said. Yeah. Empress and a Knave of Coins. It's like maybe they offered you something small and you were like, what? Like that's the energy it's giving. Okay. With the Empress and the Knave of Coins, look at that. He's definitely facing away from her, but the Knave of Coins is the Page of Coins. This is a small offer, and you're coming through as an Empress. With the Eight of Swords energy, you make someone feel small. You make someone feel small. Or you did. It's bothering you. Because that wasn't your intention. It wasn't your intention. Okay. But you made someone feel small. Oh, it's a carpet. Oh, this could be a friend. Then you haven't spoken to this person. Okay. With the Three of Cups energy and the High Priestess is a friend that you haven't spoken to. Yeah. Yep. You want to talk to them. Ace of Swords energy and the King of Pentacles. Okay. You want to talk to them. Okay. With the Moon and the Hermit. No one said anything. No one knows anything. Okay. And like maybe you have to be the mature one. Okay. With the King of Coins energy. Could be doing for Earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But it's like maybe you gotta be the mature one, or maybe you gotta be the one to kind of step up and do it. Okay. Because ain't nobody saying nothing. Everybody may be like at home, focusing on their own thing. Excuse me. Maybe it was even like a party, or maybe y'all supposed to come together or do something, and you feel like something that you said might like mess it all up. And you gotta be the one to say something about it. What could this be about with Cancer? It's real. What could this be about with Cancer? Romance and hidden path. So what was supposed to spark off didn't? What hidden path? It was like a detour. Slow down. Oh, screw. What was supposed to pop off didn't or doesn't because of something you say. So, mirroring regret. Okay, you both are like feeling the same way. Like, I wish I hadn't said what I said. Yeah, I wish I hadn't said what I said. That's the energy it's giving. That's what I have for you, Cancer. All right. Backwards is okay. Yeah, so Leo. I don't think a coaster is supposed to stick to the bottom of the glaze. Right? Isn't it? You're not supposed to stick to nothing. You're supposed to be protecting stuff. Okay. For Leo, Spirit, what energy can Leo expect to receive this weekend? Now, Leo, we're looking at it on the lower scale of things. Not too dramatic with it. For the weekend, Spirit. What energy can Leo expect to encounter this weekend? What energy can Leo expect to encounter this weekend? Okay. The Knight of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Six of Wands. Three of Pentacles on the bottom. The Knight of Cups energy is someone being romantic, right? Being more expressive. Giving you exactly what you want. Okay, showing you attention, affection. With the Three of Pentacles energy and the Hangman, if someone is like, okay, you know what? I feel like Knight of Wands energy. Okay, so this someone, the Knight of Wands energy in the love is the energy of someone that's been in and out of their connection. Don't mean that they're cheating. And even though the Knight of Wands is a player, doesn't mean that they're actually cheating. But this someone that's a busybody. So let's say it's your husband, right? And they've been in and out of the house all week. In and out of the house, in and out of the house. They barely can even see him. Maybe they're working. They moving, and they haven't been given to you and your love and connection. And maybe you said something to him, and maybe they're like, baby, I'm working, right? Okay, well, Three of Pentacles and Hangman is like, you know what? You're right. Come here, girl. This is that energy, okay? This is that energy, like being being more romantic, like giving you exactly the, what you wanted from them. Like, okay, it's like you feel how y'all felt when y'all, you know what I'm saying, was young again. Like, maybe they surprise you and take you on a date or something. They showing you all this attention. And you look like the Knight of Coins and the Magician. You're like, about time. It's like, about time. Okay, it's a long time coming. Okay? Yep. Yeah, the King of Cups energy and the King of Swords, Eight of Swords, Ten of Coins. Yeah. This person loves you. Okay. The love is definitely there. But you also know there's a lot of responsibilities or things that they're thinking about or things that they're even like dealing with that they're not sharing. Okay. And it could be like financial, maybe they're just taking care of a lot of bills or they got, something they got it, there's something, but they're not saying it. But you didn't doubt this person's love for you, but you are recognizing that they didn't show you any in the past 7 days or whatever. So what you can expect is romance. All right. See you later. Yeah. All right. For Leo spirit. The Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Okay. Yeah. The Moon. This is someone showing you just how much they love you. Okay. Because the Moon energy, they haven't, they haven't expressed themselves emotionally. They haven't bared themselves or even like, expressed that, It's not like you didn't know, but it's nice to hear it. Okay. Yeah. Knight of Swords, Engine, Eight of Coins. They've been mission focused, mission focused, with maybe work. Okay. But they know they've been like, holding back because they've just been doing a lot. Like someone's been like doing a lot. Okay. Yeah. And they understand why you're mad at them. And they want to fix it with you. But someone that wants to fix it with you. Okay. So expect that this weekend for Leo. What could this be in relation to for Leo? It says runner. Okay. Escape from emotion and confusion on the run. Okay, so someone who just, dismisses it. They hear you talking and they're going straight out the door. Surrender. Okay. Journal. Vibration. Okay. Maybe someone's been thinking about how they've probably been in a low vibration, not acknowledging, what you need or, what you deserve to. Okay. With fertility and compromise. And this is why, they're coming to an energy of compromise. Okay. This is why there's an opportunity for compromise, because they've had time to contemplate and think about like how much positivity they've been bringing into the situation. Okay, with the big goals on the bottom and fresh start, it's like you can have what it is you want, the success you want. You can have the outcome that you're looking for if you participate in it. And I feel like that's what someone is realizing. So they want a fresh start. Okay, you feel like home. They want to balance it. Okay, that's an energy. Okay, yeah, you look balance. Okay, success with a fresh start. All right, don't be mad at this person to know. Okay. Okay. Virgo. Okay, Virgo. Let's see. Virgo, we're going to look and see what energy you can expect to encounter just on the, small end or small scale of things. Once. Small end. Nothing turned over, but maybe you're letting go of someone that you might have been like in a long-term commitment with. Could be like a mother figure, could have kids with this person. It feels like you're kind of letting that go. Okay. Like releasing it. Okay. All right. For Virgo. Okay. What energy can Virgo expect to encounter this weekend? Not trying to get too deep, Virgo, just on a small scale of things. Okay. The Hermit and the Fool. Reflection. You can expect reflection. With the Six of Pentacles on the bottom and the Ten of Swords, Six of Wands. Okay, so this is you maybe thinking about like some of the things you might have done that weren't the best. Okay, foolish energy. How impulsive you might have been because the Knight of Swords was on the bottom initially, right? Impulsive judgments, decisions, right? You might be thinking of some of the foolish things you have done, right? This might come across your mind, right? Especially with the Six of Pentacles energy and the Ten of Swords, like how you might have missed opportunities, passed by opportunities, or even missed out on some things that were like really good because of your impulsive judgments, or you being maybe having irrational thinking. Okay, yeah, Six of Wands and the Seven of Cups. You always questioned the success of something. You always question like something's validity. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, impulsive judgment. Six of Swords, like it's like you want to change your thinking. It's like you're thinking this weekend about how you might have been rather impulsive or foolish when it comes to like the choices, okay, or decisions. Like ones that could have been like rather successful with the Six of Wands energy. For Virgo spirit. Okay. The Eight of Wands and the Six of Coins. And you might be talking about this. You might be talking about this with like people at work or friends. Even exes. You might be talking about this with exes. Okay, like you might be having this conversation. Yeah, the Seven of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. Like especially like if you were like deceptive, maybe juggled. Like it's like you seeing clearly like how that could have been disappointing, like messed up. It's like you maybe you're reflecting. You're reflecting you're like thinking back on your foolishness. like how you could have messed up some real good situations, you know? You could be having this conversation about deception, about with the Four Cups energy, how you might have, you know, rejected, someone. The Queen of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Like this is the energy of like you pushing away an opportunity with someone that you were supposed to have like that happily ever after with, and this could have made this person very angry. Like this, like very angry. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could be having that conversation. Okay. And maybe it's like long overdue, especially if this person's like still angry with you. Okay. Right. So okay. Awakened is on the bottom. Oh, it's unawakened. Maybe you were unawakened. Maybe you're awakening now. Especially if you're going within with the Hermit energy, or you've had time to go within. What could this be in relation to for Virgo? No. And unawakened. Like it's like that's the clearest I can say it. If you told someone no, or you rejected an opportunity with someone that you were supposed to have the happily ever after with, you're saying to that person, like, I was unawakened, I was foolish. I've had time to look back on how I might have made some foolish decisions on some opportunities that were like really great, you know. You're having this conversation. Could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but you're having that conversation. Libra. Hey, shit. Let's see. What energy you can expect to encounter this weekend on a small scale of things. Not too deep. Not too deep. We ain't going to, make it too complicated. Break it down here. Okay. For Libra spirit, what can Libra expect to encounter this weekend? One more. Clean shuffle. I need to look at it. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. The Two of Cups, the Death energy, 10 of Wands, 6 of Swords, 7 of Wands. It's giving rather determined energy as well. It's like forceful. It's forceful to me. Listen, 10 of Swords and the 7 of Cups. This is forceful. Someone's being very forceful. Look, Knight of Swords and the Queen of Cups, and you're over there like, what? And someone's being like real aggressive in their communication. But I don't feel like it's like they're trying to hurt you. It's like they're trying to express themselves. Okay, with the 7 of Cups energy, it's to even be like someone like looking at like how to even say something to you, especially like if the 10 of Swords energy, if they did you wrong or whatever. It's like looking at how to even say anything to you. Yeah. With the 6 of Wands energy, Knight of Coins, it's like I want this to work. I want whatever I say to this person, I want it to be successful. I want it to work. And with the Knight of Coins energy, that's what's holding things up. It's like because this person's trying to figure out what is the best way to say this, to say whatever they gotta say to somebody. It's coming out so forceful. I don't know. The 9 of Coins. It's because they ready. Oh. Okay? For real. They're ready for something long term. 7 of coins and the Hierophant. 3 of swords and the Ace of coins. But they hurt you. Okay? There's pain there. It's like, now that I'm ready, there's pain there. You know? The Queen of coins and the Sun. The world. You don't need them. You don't need them. You're happy. You're successful. You don't need them. With the world energy and the Knight of Wands, you just feel like you close the cycle out with a player. You ain't no good. You ain't nothing. I'm over you and I'm done. You don't need them. That's energy. Oh, shit. The Ace of Swords and the 5 of Cups. 9 of Wands. And the 9 of Swords. They gotta talk to you. It's like, I gotta talk to you. I gotta do it. Okay, I'm so regretful. I'm so disappointed. Okay, I'm tired of stressing about it. I'm tired of thinking about it. I'm tired of like worrying about it. Okay, with the 4 of Swords energy and the Ace of Coins, I just want to heal it already. I just want to be. This is the energy it's giving. It's giving aggressive. I just want to heal it already. It's like, how do I overcome this? Because I'm ready. Because I'm ready. It's like, how do I make it clear? Like, I'm not BSing, like, because they feel like they disappointed the Queen of Pentacles. How you betray a Queen of Pentacles? You's a stupid ass. That's what you is. How you gonna betray the Queen of Pentacles? You's a dumbass. That's what you is. It's like, yeah. But they feel like they gotta say something to you. They gotta talk to you. Because with this 9 of Swords energy, they tired of thinking about it. They're tired of stressing about it. You know, especially because they're ready. You know. It's like when you know the answer, you want to say it. It's like, come on, man. it's be eating at you. And that's what somebody was, you know, the energy of 9 of coins is like, I'm ready. So let's go. Look, family, perception, and mirroring outcome. Okay. Now that someone has experienced maybe an outcome, a result, a conclusion, an ending, or getting a resolution, they're awakening. Okay. Literally awakening. Twin flames and solitude. It's like you realize family, perception, and mirroring. It's like maybe you guys had conversations about what family looks like. You know, what makes someone family, what's important. And it's like maybe someone's perception of family is changing, where they're starting to see your point of view, you know? It's just what it is. All right. So need some allergy medicine. All right. Who's next? Scorpio. All right. For Scorpio spirit. Scorpio, let's see what energy you can expect to encounter this weekend. Now, if the reading doesn't resonate, don't try to make it. And we're gonna figure out like what you can expect to encounter, but on a smaller scale of things, not like too deep. Okay, so let's see. Maybe I'm gonna clarify with some other messages or whatever, or some oracles. Okay, Scorpio. All right. For Scorpio spirit, what can Scorpio expect to encounter this weekend on a smaller scale? Messy, you better not be laying on my clothes, bro. Okay. Maybe a brand spanking new opportunity with the Ace of Coins energy. Maybe you get some communication about it. But the Devil energy and the Death energy, maybe an unhealthy cycle or something is done. Something that you was attached to is done. Some type of Devil energy is done. This is an opportunity for something brand spanking new. And you're getting communication about it. 4 of Wands and the 7 of Cups. This could be about a home, Okay, this can be about a relationship. It's something around, so as a new home. This could be something that you were worried about. Maybe you were that kind of like expecting to be disappointed. You've been really working at this, okay? You know, with the Knight of Swords energy, maybe you were already questioning the decision because maybe this was like a scary decision for you. But it's a brand spanking new opportunity, and it could be around home, stability, foundation, relationship. For Scorpio, what can Scorpio expect to encounter this weekend? The World and the Lovers. Okay, so something is definitely closing out because you're making a decision you feel like your spirit guides, your soul is telling you to make. Okay, there's a new opportunity that could be like bringing you some type of stability, and you're closing out one cycle. You're closing out one cycle. This could be in partnership, but you're doing this, whatever decision you're making is major, okay? But you feel like your spirit is telling you to make it. With the Five of Cups energy, the Sun, this is going to be disappointing is when people found out. Okay, when it's exposed or when it's revealed, it's going to be disappointing. Four Swords energy and the Eight of Wands, the Devil energy and the Death energy. Knight of Cups. Okay. Yep. Yeah, the Four Swords energy and Eight of Swords, Eight of Wands, the Four Swords energy and Eight of Wands is someone planning to communicate. They might be real quiet right now. This is crazy. This is crazy. There's a brand spanking new opportunity. Could be in a relationship because a cycle is ending. A cycle is ending. It may be, but when one cycle ends, is a new one beginning, right? And with this Five of Cups energy, it might be disappointing to some people, to others, to some people when this is revealed with the Sun card. Someone's planning to say it. Someone's planning to communicate. It's happening because with the Devil energy and the Death energy, something is done. This could be like done doing things a certain way, an unhealthy way, unhealthy pattern, whatever. This Devil energy is done. What is this Devil energy? What is this Devil energy, spirit? For Scorpio. Oh shit. It could be someone's actions because the King of Wands tried to turn over. Yeah. Maybe someone questioning their actions, or having people question their actions, Like it's like I'm not doing it like that no more. Okay, let's see. Why we clarify this Devil energy for Scorpio? Communication about action to be taken in a union. That's because conflict. There's been conflict. Someone wants a second chance to heal it or repair it. There's been drama. Someone wants a chance to heal it or repair it. It's like if someone's been doing things a certain way, it's like I'm done doing it that way. I'm not doing it like that no more. Okay, Knight of Cups energy is them coming through totally differently to move things into a better state. Six of Swords. Okay, if this is about partnership, this is about someone like I'm not doing this. Like I'm not doing that like that no more. Okay, I'm not. It's been causing problems in the connection. I'm not doing that like that no more. Okay, yeah. The Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Ace of Wands. They feel like they betrayed you by doing this. Yeah. They've been wanting to like fix it with you. Maybe was kind of like waiting until you like maybe like calm down until they kind of like were sure that you weren't gonna like push them away or tell them to kick it or whatever. But it's like it's closing out a way of a cycle. It's closing out a cycle. Someone's been planning to communicate. Okay, this is the runner that is transforming. Runner transformation. They've been planning. Okay. Damn. Okay. He's a runner, he's a track star. You run away when it's time. Right. Sagittarius. Alright. For Sag, Spirit, Holy Spirit, angels in heaven. Holy Spirit, angels in heaven. What can my Saggies expect to encounter this weekend? Okay. Now, Sag, we're going to look at it on the smaller scale of things, not too deep. Okay. Something you can actually apply to this weekend. Something that is more likely to occur, like in the now. Okay. For Sag. 7 of Cups is on the bottom, but I'm being like, I feel energetically to like shuffle again. So 7 of Wands is on the bottom. So your worry could be blocking you. Your overthinking could be blocking you. Your choice for options, or you know how you say spoiled for choice, that could be blocking you. You know, so something like that. For Sagittarius, what can Sag expect to encounter this weekend? All right. Yeah. This is an argument with the 7 of Pentacles. This can be okay. Remember when I said being spoiled for choice? It's like you may be having too many options. What I instantly got, or the energy that I got, is like maybe you're in line ordering food or something, and they're like, place your order, and maybe you with the people, you know, the people you with, you talked in the line about what you was gonna get, but now that you up at the front, they're like, place your order, and you taking a long time. You're irritating people. This could be that people could be arguing with you this weekend. With the 10 of Wands energy and the 5 of Wands, you might feel guilty. Maybe this is an argument because of the delay, or what's, you know, maybe people arguing with you because you caused a delay or something like that, and you feel guilty for causing this problem or this conflict. Yeah, look, 4 of Wands in the Strength card. This could be in the home, okay, and maybe you've been like not communicating. Okay. Yeah. The Magician and the Queen of Swords. Okay, 8 of Cups. You are you pissing somebody off. You pissing somebody off, man. You pissing somebody off. You pissing somebody off. It's like this could be like someone is like trying to do things in a in a way they feel like is part of their like moral compass, or like, you know, like a part of like what they feel is like the right thing to do, you know, it's like who they are, or do things in a like spiritual way, or, you know, it's the higher way, it's the traditional way. So if someone is trying to, you know, be more traditional, with the 5 of Pentacles energy, they feel like they're getting the short end of the stick. You could be dealing with Taurus. Taurus had this energy, so it's you're pissing someone off, you're creating, you're making someone pissed off. Okay, you're making them pissed off. You're making them overthink. Now they're questioning. Now they're yeah, and they just hold it all in too with the High Priestess energy and the Star. They hold it all in. Okay. But this can be repaired with the Star energy. Because I feel like you are feeling bad. Okay. Especially if the argument or the confusion is because of you, right? Especially if it's like, you know, the 7 of Pentacles can be like where you spend your time, energy, and money. And if this is like an argument around like finances or investment or whatever within the home, like you're pissing someone off. Anything else? for Sagittarius? The Hangman, the Page of Swords, and the Sun card. The Nine of Cups and the Tower. Emperor on the bottom. So you're not talking or whatever in the house, or, you know, while you're around each other. And maybe you're saying like, okay, I'm going to have to be the one to say something if I want what I want. Tower energy with the Emperor. It's like, I'm going to have to be the one to step up, 8 of Wands, and communicate. Okay, maybe this is something you've been procrastinating doing because you're like, whatever. But now maybe you're saying like, okay, I'm causing the problems, the conflict or whatever. This person looking at you with the side eye. You're like, all right, fine. I know I'm going to have to be the one to say something and to make it right so that I can get what I want. This is what you're thinking. This is what you're thinking. Or this is what you're dealing with for the weekend. Oh, I ain't getting no other messages off. Maybe you don't need it. Okay, because forgiving right there. I don't feel like you need it. But I feel like that's it. That was it. Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn. Let's see. What can you expect to encounter this weekend? Okay. We're gonna look at what you can expect to encounter on a small scale of things. Not too dramatic, all right? For Capricorn spirit. Now, if the reading doesn't resonate, don't try to make it. And yeah. For Capricorn, what can Capricorn expect to encounter this weekend? The Four of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Okay. Okay. So you just like, man, I don't want this. Like 4 Cups energy is like, Right? That's the energy, right? Ace of Cups is something brand spanking new. The Star energy is like, you know what you want. Okay. It's like, I know what I want. Okay. And maybe just not being honest about it with the 7 of Swords, right? But you're not happy with something. 4 Cups. You're like, it's not what I want. Okay. You're rejecting something. You're letting something go. You're pushing it away. Okay. With the High Priestess energy and the 3 of Cups, you're not telling maybe your friends or the people around you. Okay. With the Sun card and the Emperor, you know, they're gonna probably like they're gonna probably like try to hold you like accountable. Okay, like, you know, or maybe like whatever it is, it's like you're not telling people around you. 3 of Cups. It's like my family, friends, and associates. Okay. Yeah. With the Lovers energy and the 2 of Wands, this could be around partnership. Okay. These are choices being made to move things into a better state. Okay. You could be apologizing for your actions. Okay. But this is a secret decision. This is a secret decision that you're making. Okay. The 5 of Cups, the Hangman, and the Tower. 8 of Cups on the bottom. Yeah, you're pushing something away because it's been disappointing. Okay. And you haven't said anything. Okay. Maybe just kind of going with it. But with the Lovers energy in the Tower, that's like you like, nah. The Tower is almost like you blowing up the joint. It's like you know, I probably shouldn't have said that. Okay, with the 8 of Cups energy and the 3 of Swords, like you're letting something go, or releasing something from the past. And with the 3 of Swords energy, it might even be like disappointing, but this could be like disappointment that has maybe like distorted you. Okay. Or maybe something that you've been like, you know, constantly battling with, or maybe something that, you know, is like, you know, constantly talked about or something like that. It's like you're releasing it. Okay. Because you're like, I don't want this. Okay. Whatever this Tower is major. What's this Tower for Capricorn? For Capricorn, what's this Tower? Okay, whatever it is, because I saw the Page of Cups with the Ace of Cups. It's like you're apologizing, like it's like, you know, I'm sorry, but this is what I have to do. What's the Tower energy for Capricorn? Oh shit. The Ten of Cups, the King of Wands, the Seven of Swords, Justice, and the Devil, which is your energy. Judgment on the bottom. Okay. Yeah. This Tower is you almost like you might see an opportunity. Ten of Cups. It's like seeing, okay, the Ten of Cups is like seeing it right there, wanting to go towards it, but not trusting in it because of the Devil energy. And this could be like it's your energy, but it's maybe like a pattern of yours. You know, it's like seeing it, wanting to go towards it, but not because you question if it's right for you, if you question if it's good, if you question if it's like as good as they make it seem or whatever. With the Judgment energy and the Four Swords, okay, you're making a judgment to maybe like repair something with someone, okay, and you don't care, like maybe like with what others say about it, you know, like, you know, why you gotta do it in secret? Why is the High Priestess energy here? Maybe because you don't want people to change your mind. Why is the High Priestess energy here? Yeah, the Two of Swords. You don't want them to change your decision. Two of Swords and the King of Swords. Like, I don't want you to change my decision. This is where I'm going. This is what I'm doing. Okay? I'm totally peace with this decision. I don't want you to change my decision, so I'm not saying anything. Okay. So let's see what this could be about. For Capricorn spirit. It could be a change in someone's vibration. Okay. When it comes to like conventional relationship and partnership and all that stuff like that. Twin flames on the bottom. Look at that. Observe and ascend. Okay, so observe says social media, fascination, curiosity, watching from a distance. Okay, and ascend, expansion, evolution, universal intelligence, stay connected to spirit. Okay, so maybe someone is like watching you ascend or expand in a way. Okay, with free will on the bottom, choices, decisions, contact, and action. Action cannot be forced, and maybe someone was fearful about taking action. If this was a fearful thing for you, Capricorn, maybe you were watching it, or maybe seeing someone grow, you know, with, you know, or, you know, watching an opportunity for expansion or whatever, and you're like, I don't want to go towards it because I'm questioning if it's right, if it's just, you know, it's going to give me the outcome that I'm expecting or wanting. It's like, you know, you have free will. No one's going to make the choice for you. Okay. And it's you like letting the past go that you can make the choices you feel like you are being pulled and called to make. You're just not telling nobody because you don't want to change your decision. Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, let's see what energy you can expect to encounter this weekend. Clarify. If the reading doesn't resonate, don't try to make it. We're going to look at it on the smaller scale of things, all right? Not too dramatic, not too deep. Let's give, you know, straight and direct message for Aquarius. Okay, the Sun card could be done for Leo. But it's, you know, it's good things. It's good things. Okay, maybe you're happy with what's happening. Okay, you're happy. All right. What can Aquarius expect to encounter this weekend? Two of Pentacles and a Knave of Coins. Someone has been kind of like maybe going back and forth or juggling, doing something. going back and forth with doing something. With the Hangman and the 9 of Cups, 10 of Coins, the Hermit on the bottom. Okay, so either you've been going back and forth with moving forward on something, but with the Hangman energy, you're saying like, no, this is what I want. Okay, this is everything that I want. And with the 10 of Coins energy, you feel like this can really probably bring you some financial stability or abundance. Okay, it might put you like on the track that you know, want when it comes to like your overall stability, you know, opportunity. All right. And this Hermit energy, something you've been thinking about, could be like working with a Virgo, King of Cups and the 2 of Wands. This could be someone that you have. This could be someone you have deep emotion for with the 2 of Wands energy. It requires a choice to be made. Okay. And then you're going back and forth. Okay. But you're starting to see like, no, this is exactly what I want. Let's see. For Aquarius, what can Aquarius expect to encounter this weekend? Oh, okay. And with the 2 of Coins energy, you know what it is, Aquarius? The whole back and forth that you've been doing is making you see what it is that you do want. Okay, 4 coins and the 5 of Swords. You've been holding back from it because you weren't sure. But the whole going back and forth, going back and forth, going back and forth is making you actually see what it is that you do want. And it's probably something more stable, more reliable, more long term. Especially okay, if you've been like doing a job or something that has you like traveling a lot, you know what I'm saying? You know, you trying to figure it out. Do I want to, do something like traditional, like in the government or whatever? Do I want to like travel back and forth? You know, I can be working for this company, like you might have taken the opportunity to do that where you're like traveling back and forth, but you doing all this back and forth is actually changing your perspective on what it is that you really want. You might have felt like that's what you wanted at first, but you're saying like maybe you want something a little bit more secure. Okay, with the 4 coins and the 5 of Swords, you've been maybe kind of like trying to save. With the 5 of Swords energy, maybe things aren't as secure as you want it to be. With the 3 of Wands energy and the 6 of Cups, maybe waiting on like maybe like support, child support, or help, or waiting on like maybe something from that you're owed or due. Okay. The Queen of Cups, the 9 of Wands, and the Knight of Coins. 4 wands on the bottom. Okay, yeah. It's like you might be feeling like I gotta do what's best for me right now with the Queen of Cups energy, because that's the energy about caring for yourself. Okay. And you might be seeing it like it might be causing some jealousy, but you're tired of like maybe like holding yourself up because of maybe others, or holding yourself back. Okay, but the 4 wands energy and the Ace of Wands, 5 of Pentacles is like maybe this is a home situation, maybe this is a relationship, but this is something that you feel like is holding you back from new. Anything else for Aquarius? For Aquarius. I can feel the card. I can feel it. The Magician and the King of Wands. Whatever you're doing is making somebody jealous, and it's changing how how someone is maybe looking at you. Okay. And you holding back from maybe someone, or you holding back from like focusing on you and doing what's best for you. It's creating this almost like ripple effect, but now someone wants to come towards you. Okay. It's like you're doing what's best for you no matter what. You're determined. No matter, like, the Knight of Coins energy, that slow movement. Like, even when things aren't moving as quickly as you want them to, you still go forward. You go towards what it is you want. Okay. And you being focused on your agenda is making someone else like look at you. Look, potential. Potential, in a sense, is making someone look at you like, It's like, you know what, I'm looking at you totally different. You vicious with it. Like, for real, that's the energy it's giving. It's like someone looking at you like, you know what? I like that. Okay. All right. For Aquarius spirit, what could this be about? Listen, receive. I love it. Receive. Open-minded, abundant, ready. It's your time to receive. Listen, someone wants to give to you. Okay. Sacred space, altar, prayer, candles, commune with your own divinity. Okay. And alone. Abandoned, lonely, lost. The divine is with you. Okay. Listen, it's your time to receive with ascent on the bottom. Expansion, evolution, universal intelligence. Stay connected to spirit. It's your time. Be ready to receive. You prayed about this when you were like alone in your sacred space, right? You prayed for this. Be ready. Someone's looking at you like, you know what? And they're taking action. King of Wands, Seven of Cups, and the Five of Coins. But they're worried that maybe you might be like, get away from me, because they have to repair things with you. Someone that made you angry at some point. They created the Queen of Swords in you. And well, you probably had to get real indignant with it. It was like just ignorant, They call it on themselves. And then they, say, get ready to receive, Aquarius. All right. Pisces. And then we're done. I did good tonight. Okay, Pisces. Holy Spirit is in heaven. Let's see. What can Pisces expect this weekend? Now, Pisces, if the reading doesn't resonate, don't try to make it. And we're gonna look at it on a smaller scale. We're not gonna go too deep where we're like, thinking too far in the future. We want something like right now. Okay. We're gonna get reading more specific for Pisces. Okay, the Magician's on the bottom. Could be dealing with Virgo or the Gemini. Let's see. Could be conjuring up some stuff for Pisces spirit. What can Pisces expect to encounter this weekend on the smaller scale of things? The Two of Wands. A choice. Yes. But the Death energy. One must go. You know what this feels like? What's that? It's like a horror movie, I think. I don't know. They give them like a choice, like pick a button or something like that. It's like one must go. Okay. Yeah, but the Hierophant energy and the Eight of Cups. There's something you're going to have to let go of. Okay, you could be thinking about it. You could be praying on it. Okay, with the Nine of Swords energy and the Nine of Cups, it's stressing you. Okay, because with the Nine of Cups energy, you want your wishes fulfilled. Okay, yeah, but maybe this is going against an original plan. The choice and it's stressing you. All right, for Pisces spirit. Yeah, the 10 of coins, the 3 of swords, and the 6 of coins. Hello, Knave of coins on the bottom. There's an offer. And this opportunity or this offer, it could lead to something like financially stable, really, really financially stable. But this choice is going to be disappointing to someone that something that you're already participating in. You're already giving to. So it's a choice, but it's stressful because it definitely impacts your long-term stability. With the Knight of Coins energy and the King of Swords, like, I feel like Spirit's like, take your time with this decision. Let's see. One must go. That's the energy for Pisces Spirit. What energy can Pisces expect to encounter this weekend? Seven of Wands and the Emperor. All right. Yeah, you know you're gonna have to do it. Okay, with the World energy. Okay, and Eight of Wands, and okay, you know you got to do it. Okay, you know you're gonna have to do it. Okay, so Seven of Wands energy is like, in order to even protect your coin, you're gonna have to do it. And it's stressful because you know you already been participating in it, but it's like, listen, no, I can't do this. In order to protect my coin, I gotta do it. Right? You gotta do it. You gotta close out a cycle. Okay. And it's communication. It's clearly causing arguments. It's, you know, now that this is being revealed, it's clearly causing arguments. People got something to say, or some people got something to say. You've been avoiding this. You just been holding in secrets or something like that. No. This is me thinking wisely. Okay. Now I know I've been given to this X, Y, and Z, but with the Emperor energy, I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm not gonna be able to do that anymore because I gotta protect my coin. Yeah. This choice may be disappointing, but yeah, I gotta close out the cycle. This communication, you know, is definitely making some people hot. Anything else for Pisces? What can Pisces expect to encounter this weekend? But one must go, and you know that. You know you're gonna have to be the one to say it. The Seven of Cups and the Six of Swords. And get more for Pisces. Maybe you've been trying to like figure out like, you know, how to go about this. You've been maybe looking at your options at, you know, earlier at some point. And with the Wheel of Fortune energy and the Fool, okay, you feel like it's time to go. Maybe you've been delaying it way too much, worrying about it, you know. You feel blocked because you're worrying too much about it. With the King of Coins energy and the Six of Swords, you feel like, you know, this is a financially smart decision and direction to go into. It's just like with Libra energy, it's like you feel like it's the right direction to go. Cherry energy with the Cancer energy, what is holding me back? You're like, listen, I know I've been giving it to this line. I know I've been helping you this much, but unfortunately, I gotta stop because I gotta protect my coin. I can't keep making foolish decisions. I can't keep like being impulsive. I gotta change this, not being smart. Okay. This is you, this energy. You're being smart with the King of Pentacles energy. You're being financially smart. This is what you're doing. Like, I can't keep doing it. Yeah. So the choice. I want to see what the choice is. I want to see what the choice is, Pisces. What's the choice for Pisces, Spirit? I said to make a choice. What's the choice for Pisces? Listen. 2 of Wands. Why is the 2 of Wands here for Pisces? 8 of Pentacles and a star with the 8 of Wands on the bottom. Okay, so it could have something to do with work. Okay, but the star energy is like, do I work on what is it I want communicating, or do I communicate that I'm letting something go? And 5 of Swords energy is you being kind of like mentally conflicted about that. It's like, do I want to work towards what I want, or do I want to just like move forward and say, I got this, I let this go? What's the 2 of Wands? Yeah, the Knight of Wands energy and 8 of Wands. It seems like you're going in a new direction. Yeah, you communicating, you letting some go. There's arguments about it. Okay. But you might feel like something is unhealthy and it's time for you to maybe go in a new direction. Okay. Anything else for the 2 of Wands for Pisces? The Chariot and the 7 of Pentacles. You're moving forward in something that you feel like you can actually grow, and this could be something new. Okay. And so you're like, you want to explore it, and you're going to, and it's disappointing, but you're like, but I know I've been giving to her this much, but I can't anymore, because that's just the voice I feel that you have. You feel like you have to, yeah. I don't even want to go any further. What's the 6 of Coins energy? Oh, you was given to the connection with the Lovers. You was given to a connection. Yeah, with the Hermit energy. You've been thinking about how you might have made like a judgment out of guilt. Okay, you might have revisited something out of guilt and you should have waited. You might have gave yourself another opportunity because they kind of pressured you. And you're like, I know I've been given to it, but I don't want to. It's like, oh man, you want a big dog. I want no puppy. Like, man, I know I agreed to this, but look, 8 of Cups, I gotta go. And it's all because of this King of Coins energy. Someone is thinking about what's financially smart. Okay. Yeah, Ace of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles. It's better to have something new and exciting than to be in this energy of the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, it's like, no, yeah. And that's something that's a decision someone has definitely been avoiding. 2 of Swords and the King of Swords. And like, nah, I'm not going to keep doing this. Okay. Anything else for Pisces? All right, so let's see what this is about. But this could be in relation to, if someone's been alone, it's kind of awakening them to what the energy of family is like, what family is, right? So for Pisces spirit, yeah, ascend. Ooh, there you go. Expansion, evolution, universal intelligence, stay connected to spirit. Denial. Repressed emotions, rejection, unable to see below the surface. Forgive. Tranquility, peaceful mind and heart. Freedom from the past. And hesitation. Past heartbreak, broken trust, afraid to move forward. It's all because of yes. Unawakened. There's an offer. Yes, someone was unawakened, but they have an offer. Okay. Because someone's ascending. Maybe they suppressed this. Maybe they were in denial, like, oh no, that's not it. Whatever, right? That maybe their past is making them hesitate. They want you to forgive them. Okay, because maybe they're seeing that now. They were in denial at one point. That's because, yes, they were unawakened. Okay. But they see it now. Yeah. So, that's what I have for you, Should. I hope this helps. I look forward to seeing y'all soon. Please like. Boom. Hit that like button. Okay. Share. Send it to your friends. Post it to social media. Subscribe so you know when I post. Comment. Let me know what you think. I know I mixed it up. Wish you guys already. Bye.